Hello viewers, welcome to today's exciting episode of the Relationship Show. On today's episode we are looking at if it is compulsory for a wife to answer the husband's name or keep to the father's name. We are going to the street to ask others' opinion if a wife has to continue with the father's name, or the children the woman gave birth to will just answer the husband's name while the wife keep to her father's name. Stay tuned. Do you have any problem if your wife is answering the father's name?
Too many problems. Too many. There, she's not my wife. If she's my wife, she must answer my name. So why the father's name?
What if she decides to add the father's name to your name?
Is she not tired of answering the father's name? The name she answered from childhood. She is coming back now to answer the name in her husband's house. So the word is not tailored like that by God. So if she wants to be my wife, she should be ready to answer my name.
Do you want your wife to drop the father's name and answer your name?
No, I won't like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can allow your wife to answer
my name, not my names, my names, and not the father's name. Yeah.
Why?
Because when a woman is married, legally, she's supposed to be answering her husband's name, not her father's name anymore.
The father's name.
Yeah, but there is nothing wrong with that. If probably most women that got married, in their document they were having their father's name, like in their international passports. Now that you are married, what do? Your husband's name should be include your husband's name to it, not just your father's name. But if it's possible for you to remove your father's name, please, that will secure your marriage and that will make your husband to be proud of you too.
Is it compulsory for a woman to answer the husband's name?
It is, because the man has already paid your bride price. It is for me, it's compulsory. You must answer the man's name.
Adding your father's name to your husband's name.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay.
You add after your name, your father's name before your husband's name. Because without your father, your husband will not meet you.
Yes.
So I cannot just remove my father's name completely.
Yes.
My father's name before my husband's name. My husband's name comes last.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
What do you think about women answering their father's name instead of the husband's name?
What did the scripture say? That's what I will ask you. What did the scripture say? See, you know why we have problem in this world today is because of the fact that you will leave what God has said and take what man has said. Now I'll take you to the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And after He had created everything, He made man. He made man. He didn't make the woman, He made man. So when He made man, what happened? The Bible said after God had created man, He brought everything that He had created to Adam to name. And the Lord caused a deep sleep upon Adam. And when that happened, He took a rib out of Adam's body with which He made the woman. And now said, from henceforth, this shall be the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. And they two shall now be one. So therefore, when you are now married, you are now Mrs. the man's name. So not the other way around.
Do you have any problem if your wife chooses to answer the father's name alongside?
I'll have a lot of problem. I'll have a lot of problem. When God created, I will always refer you back to the Bible.
Okay.
You see, when God made the world, the first world He made was already polluted. He now had to go take another man with which He now do recreation, and that was Abraham. So Abraham came, that very man Abraham, at one time God testified about Abraham. He said, I know him, for he will be able to command his household to follow me. So when you as a man, you marry a woman, and the woman is asking the father's name, you are faith.
compulsory that a woman must answer the husband name?
Yes, it is.
It's compulsory.
Yes, it is.
Why do you feel it's compulsory?
Because you are married to another man, and you getting married to another person, you are supposed to bear the person's name. In a situation whereby, God forbid bad thing now, maybe the husband died, he has his own properties and all that, and if you are bearing your father's name, there is no way you'll be able to claim those properties and some other items that is meant for your husband.
African culture or the African mentality, we have this mentality that when a lady gets married, a daughter gets married, the family name, that name is lost. But in today's world, a lady can get married, and in between her name, she can put her father's name and that of her husband.
People that marry supposed to answer your husband's name.
So is it compulsory for a woman to answer the husband name after she's married? Can I not answer my father's name?
Okay, well, I'm going to speak it in two ways.
Okay.
Because as an African, in Africa we believe on culture. And in Africa we believe that when a woman is married, the woman have to bear the husband's name. And that's the system in Africa. Because what gives the right for a husband and what makes it a family is when the wife is not bearing the same name as the husband. That's what they'll say Mrs. so and so, Mrs. A, Mrs. B. But when you bear your father's name, there's a kind of demarcation. Maybe now they now say you are Mrs. A husband. Then at the end of the day, they are calling you B. You know, so it doesn't sound good, it doesn't look well. But in the Western world, they do. But in the Western world too, they also bear their husband's name, but not everybody. Some people bear their father's name, while some bear their husband's name. But for me, as a man, and according to the Bible as well, I believe that a woman, to make up a family, a woman has to bear the husband's name. Otherwise, there will be division in the house. When you have a kid, when the kid is growing up, your kid will ask, Mom, why are you bearing A and why Daddy is bearing B? So that calls for explanation. So the better way is a family as a husband and wife is better you bear your husband's name. That's make up the family. That's my opinion.
As you can see, you have heard from others' opinion concerning this issue of names. If one has to answer the husband name or keep to the father name, since the father name was already on the document before she got married. You have heard. You are very free to drop your comment on the comment section. We need to hear your own opinion. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And when you do, click the notification bell. You can be the first person to be notified whenever we upload new video. Don't forget, your comment is very, very important to us because your opinion is powerful.